an ancient world, a long time ago, there was a peculiar lady who lived in peace. The valleys of this ancient world were bountiful in food and water, enough for all creatures to share. And the peculiar lady, who was not all that peculiar on this world, was happy and content. The ancient world truly was a good place. But good places so very rarely last within this cold and empty thing they call space. And eventually it all ended, in much the same way as the majority of worlds tend to end, consumed whole by a terrifying cosmic space god, with a billion tentacles consuming it. Curiously, among scholars, this is in fact considered only the fourth worst way for a civilization to end. The third worst option being all of that planet's population mutating into a massive ball of flesh that creates a universal consciousness. Except that universal consciousness hates itself, and it's just miserable the entire time for everyone involved. The other two are starvation and self-annihilation, which are frankly just kind of embarrassing. And getting crushed in an instant by a cosmic space god is, as some species say, far more badass. But as with all apocalypses, there are always those that struggle on. And our peculiar lady now found herself without a home. The peculiar lady drifted ever onward, within her small spaceship, asleep in her cocoon. Had it been decades? Millennia? Seeing as there is no universal calendar in space, because nobody could ever agree on how long a minute was, let alone a day or a year, we'll just say a very long time. And leave it at that. But one day, she woke up. Her ship was on fire. This was actually a very good sign, because fire can't start in space. She was in fact crash landing on a planet with oxygen. Curious locals discovered her. They were smaller than her, which was good, as it is agreed upon by scholars that the most common greeting in space is an attempt at killing and eating the other person, which is generally seen as the opposite of a good time. The peculiar lady befriended the locals, who agreed to let her stay. She gladly helped the locals, as it meant she had people to stay with. However, this planet was nothing like the ancient world she came from. Like by far the majority of planets in the universe, food was scarce, and there was a lot of competition for it. The locals were generally able to avoid the many predators that roamed this world. They were small, and didn't have much meat on them. The peculiar lady was quite strong among the locals. She was, after all, used to living with far stronger gravity in this world. She was seen as a protector of the village, a caring mother figure. With all the predators she protected them against, provided them their first taste of proper food in generations. However, strength is a risky thing. It has a tendency to bring attention, or as some species in the galaxy call it, clout. While the peculiar lady found beating the shit out of those goofy-ass alien creatures rather easy, she had forgotten one important thing. This was a thing many powerful people found themselves forgetting. The villagers did not blame the peculiar lady, but she realized the truth. She had brought this danger to them. The villager elder asked that she join them, as they knew of better hiding spots where they could live in peace from the predators. But the peculiar lady knew she could not bear the risk of hurting them again. And then, yet again, she fell asleep, content in knowing the villagers were safe. mournful for those she had lost, hoping that she would wake up again someday in a place she could belong. It had been a very long time yet again, so long in fact, that the intergalactic community of scholars finally managed to agree on a universal time. This agreement lasted for a total of 19 universal hours and 1,600 universal seconds before it was abolished yet again, when ammonia-based life-form scholars declared that the measurement of minutes be reserved for species who couldn't handle punctuality on anything but baby mode. This caused 3 separate wars and the death of billions. But the peculiar lady had no way of knowing that, as she had been asleep within her cocoon this entire time. And when she awoke, she saw something strange. Indeed, a blue and green world, and it looked much like her own, in fact. It looked peaceful. Little did she know, this was the single most chaotic planet in all of the universe. For some mysterious reason, it was populated by demons, angels, cyborgs, caribous, artificial intelligences, aliens, liches, gangsters, geniuses, and the most terrifying of all, humans. And curiously, it was the only place in the universe that had dogs, televised animation, and denatured carbon-based gluten discs, which were also known as pizza, making it a popular tourist attraction. Humankind, or Homo sapiens, are a species of hairless monkeys residing on Earth. Their defining feature is how different each of them are from one another, and how much they love dissecting things. Humans have dissected nearly every single species on their planet, including their own. They love to see the insides of things unfamiliar to them, and then go, "Ew, what does that thing do?" while pointing to random organs. The peculiar lady, not wanting to upset the locals, agreed to go along with their odd culture. However, none of their instruments could pierce her skin. All the peculiar lady really wanted was a home. So she was happy to go along with their strange culture.
If we could infuse her DNA with another specimen, we could make them invulnerable.
The military applications would be boundless.
We just haven't been able to extract any tissue from her at all.
But they didn't seem all that interested in her, beyond figuring out some way to destroy her. That made her a bit sad. But surely, if she was able to be useful to them, she would make some friends. All she had to do was find some way to be useful. Perhaps finding food like on the previous world would do. Stores similar to this one did in fact exist on the ancient world. But everything was free. And so, the peculiar lady accidentally ended up committing a crime.
You have to pay for that! We've secured the entity. Prepare for collection.
Move! I'm taking over.
Everyone retreat! Satan!
There you are! I finally found you! Please excuse the humans. They're all bark, no bite. Come! I know just the place for you! And so it was that despite doing her very best to befriend the humans, the peculiar lady's first friend on Earth became Satan herself.
Reading your letters is like receiving a warm hug from all across the galaxy. I hold the memories we made dear in my heart. As for me, I think I finally found a place in this vast, wide universe where I truly belong. I'm home. And I hope our paths cross again someday, so I may tell you all about it over a warm cup of cocoa and maybe a glass of wine.
gentlemen, our top news story of the day, October 15, 2023. Matara Kan quits acting? The first alien celebrity of her kind, Miss Khan has reportedly quit acting. She will be holding a press conference later today. Catapulting to international fame almost overnight through a controversial first alien role in Shin Gokiburi, Matara Kan quickly flew on everyone's radar. Throughout her career, controversy followed as many A-list celebrities refused to act with the alien, claiming fear of becoming Momo and general xenophobia as their main reasons. Despite this, or maybe due to the constant press, Matara cemented herself as a box office darling with her back-to-back-to-back-to-back massively successful roles in movies such as Jurassic Park, The Good, the Bad, and the Cockroach, Blade Roach 2049, and of course who could forget her first dramatic role in Silence of the Cons. This role showed off her versatility and range. Other hits include Mandibles, Mad Mata, Fury Roach, and her latest release, Extraterrestrial Cockroach. Now, we are all deeply curious as to why. Why would she leave at the height of her fame, at the height of her career? Was it that she was doing too many stunts, receiving too many injuries, the brutal filming conditions, the scrutiny, the 16-hour workdays? We tune into Miss Khan herself to find out more.
Oh, there's so many of you. Hello. Hello. Hi. Hi, everybody. Oh. I got this. I got this. Hi, everybody. I am Matara Kan, and I will be answering your questions here today. Hello. Thank you for coming. Thank you for joining. First things first, let me get my hair out of my face a little bit, all right? Okay. I will now begin taking questions. Oh, one at a time, please. One at a time. I'm already feeling a little overwhelmed, I'm not gonna lie.
Miss Khan,
Okay,
Miss Khan,
yes.
over here, over
You.
here. Miss Khan, is it true you're going back to your home planet?
Oh. My home is long gone, but this is my home now, and I love it here.
Miss Khan,
Miss Khan, have you ever been in love?
Oh my. I'll have you know, I love all my fans, all my momos, and soon to be momos so much. Thank you for the question.
Miss Khan, my question is, would you ever eat a human? Have you ever eaten a human? What does human taste like?
You're already asking these kinds of things? Well, listen, honey. I don't eat and tell.
Miss Khan, I am such a big fan. I love every one of your movies. I watched Jurassic Park. I bought so many tickets for Silence of the Cats. You are my favorite. I love you so much. I don't actually have a question. I just love you so much. I love you so much. You're the best. You're my favorite. I love you so much. I love you. I love you so much. That's it. That's all. Thank you.
Oh, your compliments warm my heart. Thank you. Keep going. I love it.
Miss Khan.
Miss Khan! Miss Khan! Miss Khan!
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The only natural and logical step is to become Momo. Embrace the hive mind. become part of the swarm. It's so warm when you and I can share every single thought. Think about it. Yes, next question. Yes.
I have always wondered, Miss Khan, what is the secret to a perfectly timed ad break? Do you know?
The secret to a perfectly timed ad break. I'd say maybe put it after a dramatic and emotional moment for maximum effect. But, I mean, hey, what do I know, right? Next.
Hello, miss. I always wondered, do you have a favorite wine? Sometimes you talk about drinking wine, and I just want to drink the same wine you drink. What kind of wine do you like to drink?
Okay, darling. I think you have to get a Pinot Noir from South Africa, a Cabernet from California, and a Merlot from Chile. Merlot from Chile. Oh my goodness, I can't talk today. I'm a nervous wreck. Please forgive me. Next.
Miss Khan, would you confirm for us here and now that you do indeed do all of your own stunts?
I don't see any other 181 centimeter cockroach woman around. Do you? I'm the only one. Next question.
Miss Khan, is it true? Is it true what the newspapers are saying? Are you really quitting acting?
Well, I think it's best we address the alien in the room. Settle down, everybody. I am here today to officially announce my retirement from being a professional actress.
But now it's time for a quick ad break.
Fan of the can? Sad it's time to say goodbye? For a limited time only, you can own a piece of can forever with a new decorative, commemorative, regenerative Matara Kan poster. Every true fan's and collector's holy grail, it is a perfect decoration for the walls of any room, bedroom, bathroom, kitchen, cave wall. You're going to be in a great mood all day because you'll be staring your troubles away with the new Matara Kan decorative poster.
Poster is not a natural part of Matara Kan. Matara Kan's regenerative abilities do not extend to a poster material. Matara Kan Limited cannot promise a great mood all day. vshojo is not hold liable for any mind control side effects you or your loved ones may experience when in close proximity to this poster.
Terms and conditions apply.
When I first landed on Earth, I was a feared intruder, an outsider, or what humans like to call an alien. There should not have been a place for someone like me on this planet. But through the graceful efforts of the Human Federation, a special place was made for someone of my peculiarity. I will forever be grateful to the efforts everyone has put forth in my inclusion. As you all may be aware, the adaptation to human habits through the arts project, or the AHHA, the AHA, was formed specifically for me to be able to integrate into polite earthly society. For this to occur, humans must become less distrustful of me and others of my kind. In my few short years on Earth, I have studied many to play the villain, the alien, the outsider in these roles. I am more than just an alien villain to be pointed and laughed at. Do you understand that? I want to truly embrace what humanity feels. If that means leaving at the height of my cinematic success, then I'm okay with that too. I too desire a fulfilling, peaceful, and charming life. Thus, I am here today to officially announce my retirement from being a professional actress and a valued member of the AHA so I can escape the rat race and truly learn what it is to be a regular human, despite what I may look like on the outside. Let me speak a little bit more candidly here. If you are worried that I will disappear forever, I am here to reassure you that I will remain a prevalent part of your lives, just in a different way, a much more casual and carefree way. Instead of being at the whims of trends and markets, I will no longer be on the big screen. I will now be on the smaller screen of your PC monitor or the even smaller screen of your mobile phone. I'm going to be on television, baby. The Twitch television. That's right. Thus, under vshojo's watchful, pioneering eye, a new project begins today. Drum roll, please. For those of you who may have guessed it, humanity educated through human engagement, or the however you want to say it. I have many, many aspirations with this new endeavor, and none of them are ambitious, so don't expect much. Thank you for your patience and understanding as I navigate this new beginning with all of you. Please stay tuned for my first ever Twitch television live stream. I will see you all there. All right? Bye, honey. Hello, 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 everybody, and welcome to my VTuber debut. Oh, I'm so excited. Am I right there in your screens? Can you hear me? If you can hear me and you can see me, can I please get one of those Twitch emoticons, the emojis? The one with the little cockroach and a little heart. Hello, everyone. First of all, welcome to my humble abode. If you're wondering, I live in a gigantic luxury cave that I carved out myself. I know, isn't it beautiful? And, oh my goodness, just wait till you see the view at night. It's breathtaking. Now, let's get down to business, shall we? I have researched many VTuber debuts, and I have come up with things that I feel are important for you to know so that we can get closer and spend so much time together. Wouldn't that be nice? But first, let me get a little bit more comfortable, It does get tiring always, being braced for attack. So, maybe I'll just put on something a little bit more. Hi. Oh, I feel so vulnerable, so revealed. Hello? Am I still cute? The only problem with taking off my antenna is that I have this special sense. I guess we can call it a cockroach sense, where I kind of can feel if predators are coming or maybe if I'm forgetting something. So when I don't have it on, it's almost like I'm wearing earmuffs. But when I have them, it's like I take the earmuffs off, Sunglasses off, earmuffs off. With my antenna, I can see, I can hear, I can understand. Without it, I'm a little bit sillier, but I think it should be fine. I have nothing to worry about today, right? Now, I did my research, And this is some information that I feel is important for you to know about me. Wait a minute. I'm feeling something. No, it's not. Anyway, my name is right there. Even if I tried to pronounce it for you, I don't think you'd understand. So the closest English equivalent would be Matara Kan. You can call me Mata, Tara, Miss Claus, Mata-chan, Mata Mama, whatever you prefer, darling. I will respond, all right? My birthday is the day that I crash landed here on Earth, February 4th. As for my powers, now this is something I don't see enough VTubers talk about. Do they fear their power? Is it because they want to appear submissive and kind? You could be kind and submissive and have powers, no? Anyway, my powers include creating a swarm around me, especially of momos, metamorphing myself into different shapes. Currently, I'm trying to grow human arms and feet so I may one day have a 3D debut. Regeneration of limbs, of mind, of body, of everything. Mind control, body takeover, soft hug, Sorry. Something's wrong. I think I'm forgetting it's nothing. My height. I'm actually quite small on my home planet. I'm 1.81 meters by Earth standards. And I gotta put my antenna back on. I'm definitely forgetting something. But I'm not sure what. I don't know what. It's fine. It'll come to me. As for my likes and my dislikes, I like a lot of things. I dislike a lot of things. I mean, who doesn't, right? Oh my God. I forgot I have a therapy appointment. I am so sorry. I have mandated therapy because once I join the hee-hee, it's very important that I keep my predatorial instincts at bay and I don't use my mind control powers for evil, only for good and for the betterment of humanity. So I gotta go. Sorry. But I will see you all later. Thank you so much for tuning in. And maybe we can continue this debut another time? Yeah? Does that sound good? Show me some hearts in chat, okay? Please? Huh? All right, everybody. I will see you all later. Thank you so much for tuning in. I gotta go to therapy. Have an amazing rest of your day. Matara will matane. Bye-bye. Well, I don't really know where to start. So I'm going to be playing a game or maybe talking or even just drinking wine and having my supper and just talking to people. And, you know, it's fun. I just get to have a community and we get to spend every day together all the time. And when I'm not going to be with them, I'm going to be thinking about them and thinking about how to surprise them and make them laugh and, you know, that kind of stuff. And I think they think about me too when I'm not there, but I don't know. What? I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. I love this new blanket you got. It's even cozier than the other one. Other than that, been eating good, sleeping not as much as I should. Mind control still works. Everything's good. I'm not using it in vain. But I'm gonna be starting a new project. It's this thing called Twitch television. I'm gonna be streaming. Yeah. It's a lot of fun. I look forward to it. Oh. Hitting me with the big life questions early in the morning. Well, first things first, I would definitely go back to doing little skits and having fun. I really enjoy theater. I really enjoy comedy. So I definitely want to plan a bunch of little skits and events and try to find ways to include other people in them. It brings me a lot of joy to do those kind of things, and I hope that the people who watch also enjoy them. Otherwise, I recently got back into reading, and I say this, but I'm always reading. But I found this new kind of book series, right? It's not very new, but it's called Warhammer 40K. I've read 3 books. Well, technically 2.5, but one of the books, it's 3 books in one. It's about this hero of the Imperium. It's great. So I think I would want to start a book club. I really miss this part of my life when I felt like you and your friends are always kind of watching the same show, so you get to talk to each other about the show, or you're playing the same game and you talk about the lore, or you were reading the same book and you're talking about that. So I will probably start a book club and kind of go through these books that I really want to read, and hopefully I get to read them with other people and we can talk about it and have discussions. I'm really looking forward to that. I feel that's something that I kind of miss in my life. I feel that as people grow up, everybody just kind of starts reading their own niches, or maybe people are kind of, listening to more podcasts, other things. And it's hard to get a discussion going about similar interests. What else would I do? Oh, you know what I would want to do? I would want to have a 3D concert. I am currently learning, kind of teaching myself how to grow human limbs, human legs and arms. Because my legs and arms, even though they're great, they're not very good for dancing. So eventually, I would love to be on stage. I would love to perform some songs. There's a lot of great dances I want to learn, a lot of songs I want to learn. And I just always feel so happy when I'm watching a performance, and I'd want to do the same for others and for myself. It's half and half. Some for me, some for others. What else? Honestly, I talk a lot more on my channel. If I didn't have to worry about, hitting the algorithm or kind of, all that kind of stuff, yeah, I would definitely just feel very good about talking for an hour every day, just, about things that are happening. Maybe even talk a little bit after games, after stream, talk about what we played, all that stuff. That's another thing I definitely really enjoy doing that I don't get to do enough, I like talking. Can you tell? I love talking. I think that's about it for now. I'll have to think. I gotta be honest with you. The reason that I left being a movie star is because I don't really enjoy the rat race. I don't really enjoy the hustle and the bustle. I want to hustle and bustle at my own pace, casually, slowly. Delegate my tasks, I want to be cozy like I am now and still have a good time. Happiness is not enough. I demand euphoria. Well, I don't really know where to start. So I'm going to be playing a game or maybe talking or even just drinking wine and having my supper and just talking to people. And you know, it's fun. I just get to have a community and we get to spend every day together all the time. And when I'm not going to be with them, I'm going to be thinking about them and thinking about how to surprise them and make them laugh and, you know, that kind of stuff. And I think they think about me too when I'm not there, but I don't know. I don't know. What are my thoughts about advertisement and paid promotion? Well, I think it's just kind of life, right? Nowadays, there's billboards everywhere. Everyone's always promoting something.
You mean an ad like this?
Are you Matara Kan's biggest fan?
Actually, if you like free things, I have a lot of surprises for you. I have so many surprises for you. You have no idea. But first things first, hello everybody and welcome. Welcome to my debut. A lot of people had to come together to make this happen. A lot of people put up with the tight deadlines and my really, how do I say this? I really like to do bits, you know? And sometimes I don't stop to think, should I do a bit? I just go for it. And luckily, everyone's been so sweet. How did you like the advertisements? Can we please give a warm round of applause for everybody who participated? All the posters. Everybody in vshojo was so accommodating. Everybody instantly volunteered and just, wow. If my merch sells well, you know it has everything to do with everybody's ads, all right? I'm not going to keep you too much longer. I know we've been going for a little while already. So very quickly in this segment, I'm just going to talk a little bit about some games I'm going to be playing, some things I'm going to be doing, what times I'm going to be streaming. I'm going to go more into detail when I show my schedule. And I have to say, I am so happy to be here with everybody. Finally, hopefully today I can sleep. I haven't been able to sleep well. And I promise you, I'm going to update all the credits, all the everything. We're going to have a Discord in a few days. Lots of fun stuff. But let's not lollygag, all right? I have a lot of things to tell you. And hopefully, I don't want to keep you too long, except I just misplaced the document I have. Oh my goodness. Let's get used to that, shall we? Me misplacing things. Let's see. What do I have to tell you, my darlings? I am so pleased to meet you. Hello, hello, hello. First thing that I want to talk about is that I'm going to be taking things pretty easy. I know you're here for such a fun debut, and I know Twitch is an exciting place, and everybody in vshojo is so hardworking and great. But I am recovering from burnout. If you haven't been able to notice by the lore and by the debut, I have overworked myself previously, and I am slowly kind of learning how to work and have a good work-life balance. So instead of telling you right now about my big goals and my big dreams, you know, I want to hit 20 million by next month and all that stuff, what I'm going to do is I am going to be doing a lot of solo content. I'm going to be playing a lot of games. There's a lot of games that I've been wanting to play for the first time. Some I want to replay. I'm going to be doing a lot of solo content, a lot of talking with you, maybe some karaoke parties, maybe some eating, some reading, some drinking, some talking, and quite a few collabs with the vshojo members. And, you know, maybe other people. But we'll talk about that when I talk to you about my schedule. What I want you to understand is I am going to be taking things quite easy. Everybody in vshojo is aware as well that I'm going to be taking things at my own pace. And I hope you are also understanding of that, and you joined me on my path to, recover and kind of find a healthy work-life balance. So that's kind of it. Not really going to be having any crazy lofty goals or anything like that. I hope to instead show to you through my work and through the kind of things that I'll be planning, or what kind of a content creator I am. But one thing I am going to tell you, I'm going to have a lot of bits. I'm so sorry. I really, really love comedy and bits and things like that. And I draw inspiration from many, many things. So I'm just warning you, I will be doing a lot of bits. So just get ready, all right? You never know when to expect them. Now, here's a few games that I will be playing soonish, maybe before the new year comes, depending how long it takes me to finish other games, things like that. In no particular order: Kenshi Satisfactory Dungeons 4, Dragon Age Origins, and I've been meaning to look into the Batman Arkham series. I know it's a really long series, but I like Mr. Man-Bat. He's a really nice Marvel character, and I look forward to getting to know him. I've never played Half-Life. I've never played Shadow of Colossus. Also, I've also never played Dragon Age and Batman. I've never played Deus Ex, and I've heard amazing things about it. I've heard just the best things about it. Hitman, and I played a little bit of Metal Gear, but I would probably like to replay. I've only played Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and a little bit of 3. So I'd probably replay Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, 3, kind of take it from there. I know that Twitch television is a big place with lots of channels, and you're probably really busy with your stuff, but I always appreciate if you come by here. Now, very quickly, before we jump into credits and schedule, I just want to say a huge thank you to everybody in vshojo. I really just feel so supported by the other livers and by management. Everyone has been so incredible and so understanding. There's been a lot of delays in my things. And for example, let's say something happened that an artist couldn't, for example, didn't answer on a project that I wanted. Immediately, my manager would link me 5 other artists and say, hey, you should maybe message these people. They seem to have a similar art style. Or if somebody was too busy to take on a commission, I just felt so helped. And same thing with, I'm going to say the girls because, a lot of this was happening as Kuro was also preparing for his debut. So we were both kind of busy. But yeah, I just feel so supported. Everybody was so welcoming and understanding, always answering my questions. And I have so many. Everybody was patient. Everybody was always hanging out with me in the Discord and while I was drinking wine and working on my stuff. It's been great. And I know that oh my god, 3, right? 3 years of vshojos. I hope it's 3 years. Sorry, Gunrun. I know you're listening. But I am looking forward to being here with everybody. And I think it feels good. It looks good. I'm excited. Now, you're probably wondering, why the heck do I look the way I look? Hold on. Come here. Let me take my little feelers back out, okay? Let me take my little feelers back out. Let me take my little claws back out. Now, who here loves Monster Girls? If you love Monster Girls, can I get a maybe a heart in the chat? Talk to me. Who here really, really loves them? A little while back, I have this friend who's also kind of my nemesis. It's a really long story. I'm not going to get into it, but she kind of reminds me of a little chihuahua. She just barks a lot, and she's annoying, but I love her. And ages ago, I was showing her all these beautiful monster girls from something called Monster Girl Encyclopedia. I don't know if you ever heard of it. Please look it up. And this nemesis of mine just goes, hey, why don't you just get K-Cross as your concept art? Such a silly little suggestion. Such a silly little suggestion. But if you love Monster Girls, you've probably heard this name. You've probably seen this name. After the stream, I will be retweeting their concept art of me. I am going to be showing you little parts of it, but please, on their Twitter, they're going to have a much higher quality. So initially, before I kind of get into explaining everything about the design, I'm not going to talk too much today because we have a debut 2.0 tomorrow. Basically, I approached K-Cross with this concept, and K-Cross told me that they would love to do the concept, but they might not be ready to take on being a mama, which is somebody that does kind of the files for rigging and things like that. So just be aware that the concept that K-Cross drew is going to look a little bit different than the way I look now. So pretty much there's been a lot of cooks in the kitchen when it came to creating me for you. A lot of people involved, a lot of different pens, a lot of different artists. So just please be mindful that sometimes I'll look a little different, but I do have the power of regeneration, and I'll be able to, I don't know, maybe change the way I look. You'll just have to stay tuned. So, I will just tease a little bit of some of the initial concept that K-Cross designed for me. And again, just a reminder, this will be tweeted on their Twitter. I will be retweeting it. If you love Monster Girls, if you love this kind of art, please consider giving them a follow and taking a look at their other art. I've been a fan for such a long time, and I just feel so absolutely blessed and so lucky that they agreed to work with me. And not only that, but it was very important to me that they didn't just create what I wanted. I wanted them to create what I wanted, but also through their lens, right? I didn't just want to go to an artist and say, draw a red apple the way I want it. I wanted them to draw it in their style with their everything. And I truly feel that they created such an amazing canvas. And again, just a reminder, everybody involved was aware that the art was going to change a little bit when it came to rigging and things like that. Beautiful, right? Oh, so beautiful. I love it. I'm so happy. I don't know if you can tell right now, I'm a little bit nervous. I didn't sleep. I'm a little bit shaky. I'm talking a little bit faster than I mean to, but I'm so happy to be here, and I'm so happy to show this to everybody. Now for the next one, I gotta have a little modesty. But on Twitter, you'll be able to see everything once K-Cross publishes it. So thank you so much to K-Cross for taking on this character design. Thank you so much for agreeing to work with me. And I feel so proud to be your first VTuber baby. And I mean, hey, if you like it, maybe I'll have a ton of siblings. Who knows? So thank you again. Kenko Cross, arigato. Hontou ni arigato. Oh my god, I'm kind of nervous. I can barely click the buttons. Oh my goodness, I can barely click the buttons. Sorry, I think it's all the adrenaline. I've been waiting for this moment. I've been waiting to meet you. Now, when it comes to my art, Mama, do I look like anybody you know? Do you think I have any sisters? Or maybe any brothers on the Twitch television? Who do I remind you of?
With my teeth, with my eyes.
That's right, the one, the only Onigiri. I actually am acquaintanced with Onigiri. And to be honest, Onigiri is the one. If it wasn't for Onigiri, I don't think I would have been able to have this art, Mama. So it's, of course, Cluseller. You all have probably seen their work. They also draw monster girls so beautifully. and just always with the fangs and the claws, but still very feminine, elegant, very moe, which I love. And I wanted a mama that has experience working with VTubers, somebody that, you know, maybe could be recommended, and somebody that didn't mind kind of taking someone else's art and working with it, you know? I know not every artist enjoys that. So again, thank you so much, Cluseller, for agreeing to work with me. Thank you for agreeing to take on this design, to take on this art. Thank you for adding your beautiful spin into it. I have to say also the rigging team that I'm going to talk about in a little bit gave you such high praise and compliments. They said you were so meticulous, so incredible in the way that you did all your work for the rigging. So thank you. And I look forward to continue working with you. And thank you, Onigiri, my, I guess, distant half sibling, quarter sibling. I don't know. We're distantly related. So you better expect some collaborations from us. So, Cluseller, arigato, hontou ni arigato. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, do you all like free stuff? Because Cluseller has given you a free gift from my art mama to you. You can download this. Oh, wait a second. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm new to the Twitch television. You can download this poster for your desktop for free from my mama. And also, if you purchase the bundle from the store, this signed postcard will come signed by me also. So thank you so much for this gift, not just for myself, but also for all the audience. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. I have a lot of gifts for everybody. All right. I have so many gifts for you all. So many gifts. All right, moving on. Oh, you saw nothing. Moving on. I am going to speed this up a little bit because I don't want to keep you here all day. Thank you so much to Iron Verdicts for taking on this rigging commission. Etc. TR and Akatsuki Enma, thank you so much for the beautiful rigging. Thank you so much for working on such a tight deadline, but still all these kind of intricate details that may not happen all the time. Once I do my 2.0 debut, I'm going to be able to showcase a little bit more of what my model does. But oh my goodness, there is so much. Trust me, we took not a premium package at all. And I mean, I look amazing. I move amazing. I feel amazing. And this is just kind of the basic stuff, you know? I'm so happy to be a part of how do I say this? Of the family, of the people that you have rigged, and I look forward to working with you even more. Thank you. Oh my God, I'm so nervous. I'm sorry. I thought recording a video was gonna make me less nervous, but it's making me more nervous. All right, very quickly, more to the credits. For the stream credits, I told you, it took a lot of people to get this stuff going. Starting soon screen, thank you so much, Motendu, for making it. I really appreciated the intro music and the background music. Odyssey Eurobeat, thank you so much. There might be something else in the works with Odyssey Eurobeat real soon. Wink, wink. For the background, NRN Marie, thank you so much for the lovely background. The Be Right Back screen, K_CZK, thank you so much, darling. It's this little Be Right Back screen, if you're wondering. Look at it. It's so cute, isn't it? Isn't it cute? Sub badges, emotes, and of course, our savior, our messiah, Momo, by the one, the only Kronko. Kronko is actually working on more emotes for me, but there's going to be a little bit of a delay until when I add the next emotes. So we're going to have to wait a little bit longer for those, all right? As for the Twitch panels, which I'll be adding later, X3 Dustco, thank you so much for working on them. They look so cute. I can't wait to show them off. Now, I'm sure you're wondering about the lore video and the voices. The lore was written by Merryweather or Merry Dog of Merryweather Media. Thank you so much for taking on this project. I know how busy you are. but I have been a fan of your work for such a long time, and I felt like, you know, stepping into Twitch society without, it's kind of like, how can I step into Twitch society without an Iron Vertex rig and without a Merryweather lore? It just, I can't, you know? It's the standard for a reason. So thank you so much for taking kind of my little ideas and working them into such a beautiful product. I love it. You are so funny. You were so good. I loved it. I loved it. As for the storyboarding and illustration, it was a joint, very long effort from Lucky Bunny and Kuro Dick. Thank you so much, both of you. Thank you for the hard work. I can't believe you did it. I'm sorry. I might actually cry. I'm sorry. I told myself I wasn't gonna cry. I'm so happy. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for taking on this project. Thank you for working as hard as you did. Thank you for everything, the both of you. I really, really appreciate it. For the narrator, Iron Mouse, not only are you a great friend of mine, but thank you for agreeing to voice 10 minutes of my lore. When you're already so busy. I really appreciate it. You are what the children call a ride or die. You're my ride or die, baby. All right? For the scientists, both the first, second, and third scientists are by _not, who, as you will later see, also did all the posters. If you saw earlier all the kind of teaser posters, they also did them. And they wanted me to make sure to let everybody know that it's a 0, not an O. I think. Hold on, let me check my notes. I think it was a 0, not an O. But you can always try both. Store clerk and military man, believe it or not, was me. Believe it or not, was me. With a voice changer. Can you believe that? I didn't know my voice could do that, but there we are. Don't worry, we have almost nobody else left to thank. For the debut song that is coming up, by the way, would one of the mods please pin the debut song from the YouTube channel? In about 15 minutes, there is going to be a premiere on the YouTube where we're going to go. The instrumental, the mix, and the tuning was done by Epsilon Remixes. Thank you so much for your hard work. Screw you for the high harmonies. I was squealing in the booth. I was breaking windows with the high harp. I didn't realize how high you were gonna make. First of all, you are amazing at what you do, and I would love to work with you again. You are crack. But F you for the high harmonies, okay? F you. That was rough. That was a lot of work. That was, oh my goodness. For the music video and the flying Momo that you've been seeing around, the little flying Momo here and there, it is by Viclalian. And I just have to say, Viclalian, I know that there was a little bit of delay with some art and things like that. Viclalian did the MV in a week. They did the MV in a week. And it's amazing. It is so good. I cannot believe it. Please, nobody expect this kind of fast work. I even told them, take your time if you need, but it would be nice if you were done by debut. It would be nice. Not like you have to or anything, but it would be nice. You don't have to go. And they did it. You are absolutely insane. For the illustrations, there's a Lucky Bunny illustration and a Taktoki illustration. Lucky Bunny who worked on the lore and Taktoki who did the keychain. We're moving. We got a lot of stuff to do. For the teaser videos, thank you so much, Hi Guy, for agreeing to film the teaser video. Thank you to Rio8, Evasama, and Motendu for accompanying him and taking care of everything. I am so sorry. for adding more work to your workload. I'm sorry. I know you're probably busy, but I really do appreciate it. For the animated trailers that you saw, Spelly does art. Thank you so much, darling. And again, the Matara Kan movie posters, not with a 0, not an O, I think. Oh my goodness, I am. Whew. For the merch, the acrylic standee, the model illustration, of course, Cluseller, the base design, oh my god, Elsie, keychain, Taktoki, the posters. It was a joint effort. Everybody from Merryweather Media got together to work on that poster. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I absolutely love it. If you take a look at the store, you have the poster that kind of looks like the movie version and one where you see everything. It took 3 people to make Zen's ass that juicy, and I love it. And of course, the free gift card from Cluseller. Well, it's free with the purchase, but, you know, still free. Oh, my goodness. All right. I was not going to be able to have anything in this debut ready without Jared trash post. I was asking Jared to edit some stuff for me, and then I told him that I can't sleep, I can't talk, I have a ball of anxiety in my chest, and I said I wanted to pre-record a lot of my debut. And honestly, Jared, if it wasn't for you, I hope Kuro pays you well. Because if he doesn't, I will steal you and pay you well, okay? Kuro, you better pay Jared way more money. Way, way, way more money. All right? For me. All right. Last thing on the list is a schedule, and then we're done. All right, everybody? Okay. What do you think I'm going to play this week, huh? What does everybody think I'm going to do this week? Any guesses? I made sure that none of the games that I told you about are on this week's schedule so that you would not see it coming. You'll never see it coming. Ba, 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 ba. So, if any of you are coming in from YouTube live streaming, I want to explain a little bit about Twitch. Most days I will be going live at 6 p.m. Sometimes I will usually try to not start a game until 6:30 or 7 p.m. because we'll talk, we'll kind of get to talk to each other, get to know each other. Sometimes if I have a collab and the collab ends at 9 p.m., but I'm streaming until midnight, after the collab, I will play another game that's on the list. All right? So for example, let's say Tuesday, I go live at 6. Oh no, sorry, bad example. Wednesday, I go live at 6 p.m. I have a game night with vshojo, and then let's say we're done at 10, but I want to stream till 2 a.m. I'm probably going to boot up either Dwarf Fortress, or I'm going to boot up Vampire Talking Masquerade. Give me a topic that I'll be a demo I've been wanting to check out. I forgot to say, all times are in Eastern time zone, same time as New York City. So, Monday, tomorrow, we're going to go live with the Debut 2.0. I want to figure out some hashtags. I want to show off some model toggles. I want to take it easy. I know my debut's already been going way too long. I know. If you think my debut's long, baby, my streams are going to be so long. If you think my debut is going to be long, you're not ready. You're not ready for my streams. They're going to be long. So, tomorrow we're going to do Debut 2.0, and then I'm going to play Dwarf Fortress. I have never played it, but a lot of the games I really love, like RimWorld, and, well, I don't really love Minecraft, but I like Minecraft, are inspired by this game. This is the OG kind of building, digging game, so I'm excited to play it. I'm also really excited to play Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. I've never played it. I heard incredible things about it. Every Wednesday, usually around 8 p.m., I am going to be doing something called Mata's Game Night. I haven't thought of a better name than this. If you have suggestions, we can talk about them tomorrow. This week, we are playing Pico Park with vshojo. Next week, I'm going to set up Pummel Party. my goal in the future is to hopefully have maybe half VShojo members, half people outside of VShojo. But it is going to be one big collab night a week that I'm organizing, always at the same time, so you know what to expect. Thursday, Vampire the Masquerade again. Friday, Zentrea stole me for a scary game. I already told Zentrea, and I'm going to tell you all, I get scared really easy. And when I get too overstimulated, I can't advance in scary games. So Zen is going to have to babysit me. I'm sorry. Saturday and Sunday, I'm going to be doing online meet and greets at TwitchCon. So there is a small possibility that I start my stream a little bit later, but I doubt it. I'll keep you in touch on Twitter or anywhere else. On Saturday, we're going to have a party. We're going to do a little karaoke. We're going to sing some songs. I'm going to drink. It's going to be a good time. I'm probably going to try to do a karaoke maybe once every 2 weeks or so. I'm a fairly new singer, and I haven't had time to practice or rehearse because I was preparing for this debut. But hopefully I'll be able to go back to my singing lessons, and I feel that whenever I am kind of singing more often or rehearsing to sing, I improve much, much quicker. So yeah, probably gonna have a karaoke every 2-3 weeks or so. And I'll try to keep them fun with little themes and stuff like that. Sunday is the day of God. Of the machine god. It's true. I'm gonna be trying something on Sundays. First of all, this Sunday, we are going to introduce book club. The way that this is going to work is I'm going to propose how I think we should run a book club. And then, since it's the first book club, you're going to offer me your suggestions and ideas. But most likely, the book that we're going to pick for book club was my first Warhammer book, The Infinite and the Divine. For the longest time, the Necrons were, I think, my favorite race, but now I'm really kind of liking the Tyranids. I don't know. We'll have to see. And then after book club, what better way to kind of, you know, boot off our book club with Warhammer Mechanicus. I've heard amazing things about this game. I've heard that it's a little rough at first, but it gets easier. I love tactics games, so let's see. Eventually, if we do end up running out of Warhammer games, which I doubt we will, I want to, you know, paint figurines, things like that. Also, Mel, Zen, I know you're probably listening. Eventually, I'll have you as a guest on book club as well. And I just want to have the first book club kind of, you know, by myself. But you can also listen to the book. You know, you don't have to read it. I just kind of miss talking about things. This summer, I was on a trip while I was reading The Infinite and the Divine, and I just kept reading to my enemy friend that I was talking about earlier. I just kept reading passages of the book to her. And she just kept going, okay, that's nice, Mata. Cool. Yeah. That's nice. And I thought, my God, I really need like a club to talk about this, you know? So that's what we're going to do. As for the schedule, I'm going to go live at 6 p.m. Eastern all the time, most likely. I really enjoy working out in the mornings. I enjoy getting some work done in the mornings. So, yeah. Expect a lot of long streams, a lot of game playthroughs. Again, if you think my debut is long, my streams are going to be longer. And, yeah, thank you for giving me your attention. Thank you for watching. I am so excited to be on this brand new journey with all of you. I look forward to making loads of memories with all of you and all the girls, and Kuro as well. All the Momos, I love you. And if you're not a Momo yet, it'll happen. You will become Momo. I hope you all had an amazing time with me tonight. I will see you all in about 10 minutes for the song debut. I'm really looking forward to hearing what you think about it. Thank you for watching. Again, oh, also, before I forget, Discord server will probably be opening on Wednesday. I think tomorrow and Tuesday, I'm going to get all the mods in the Discord, and we're going to kind of figure out some ground rules. But A Discord server will be open probably on Wednesday. Also, in the next few days, I'll be uploading parts of the debut on the YouTube channel. And in the future, the YouTube channel will be used. I have a clips channel. I have a VOD channel. So if you don't watch Twitch, you can always watch the VODs on YouTube. And I will be also uploading music and kind of edited content on the YouTube channel. All right? If you're still here after an hour and a half, thank you. You have the patience of a saint. And I love you. And thank you to everybody who was involved in this debut. I'm sorry. I know I'm going to rewatch this and cringe at how fast I'm speaking, but I was so nervous. I think as soon as I end the stream, I'm going to cry. I'm just so... all the emotions. I love you all, and I am so excited. Also, oh my god, okay. Very quickly, I have to tell you. Already, we have so many collabs planned with vshojo. It's crazy. It's amazing. Every time, everybody wants to do stuff. Everyone's always hanging out. We're always talking. I love it. I love it. And I can't wait to do more stuff with everybody. And I can't wait to do more stuff with you and to get to know you, my little momos. And tomorrow, we're going to show off the model. We're going to look at hashtags, think of hashtags, all that stuff. I'm going to go. Okay? For real. This is not a fake out. I am for real going to leave. I am for real leaving. Okay? This is not a psych out. I am for real leaving this. Okay? I know you don't believe me, but I am gonna leave. Also, maybe give me 30 minutes or an hour before I upload all the tags, all the credits. I know everyone's waiting for me to credit them. I will follow all the people on the Twitter. I will just I haven't slept. Give me a moment. Let me have a glass of wine. Let me pee. Oh, it's hard. Oh, the adrenaline, baby. All right. I will see you all in about 8 minutes in the song. Bye-bye, everybody. Matara will matane. Bye, honey. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. I look forward to everything. My goodness. Everything is coming up Millhouse. I guess I should say everything is coming up Matara. Oh my god, the merch is so loud. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I just killed your ears. I'm so sorry. No. I'm so sorry. No. I'm so sorry. Good morning. Wake up. Time to go to work. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.